All right, in this crazy world of AI and emerging technology, all these ways to automate and scale what you're doing, I think about this tool and a handful of strategies that I use every single day. And it's one of the things, it's a common thing I get asked often. And when I talk about some of these strategies, which I will be sharing in this episode, I'm going to keep them snappy and actionable. People usually have these aha moments and they think about how they can leverage this tool in their business for their current workflow and what they're doing already to leverage themselves to connect with more people, to provide training or education to more people in a deeper way, and then also ultimately selling in a much more personal and connected way. And in this world of AI and automation, I feel like this is even more powerful than ever because this is not that. This is the non-AI, non-automated way to go about things, but it's definitely something that's super simple, super quick, it's free, it's leveraging a free tool, and anyone can do it. Your sales software shouldn't be a bummer, and when you step inside your CRM, you should actually feel equipped to do your best work. It's kind of like being in the pilot seat, but having all the easy-to-use controls. Well, that's what HubSpot's doing with the new Sales Hub. It's all designed to have you win quarter over quarter, year over year, all the way from the intuitive prospecting workspace, using AI-powered tools. The point is to reduce your workflow, all the work on managing leads, the follow-ups, basically making closing deals a no big deal at all. So this is how you can wrangle your day-to-day tasks using a seamless platform that basically navigates all the contacts, calls, analytics, all in one spot. ChatSpot is also the AI-powered tool that helps you personalize a lot of things in your CRM. It's basically like little assistants working for you. You just got to prompt it, and basically it pulls up a contact, sums up different sales, or researches your competitors. It helps you automate a lot of things during the sales pipeline so your team or yourself can take your time back. And the whole point is to make this easier and more effective for you. So this is the time for you to close more deals and get you on track for your best Q1 yet. Learn more about HubSpot Sales Hub over at hubspot.com/sales. Here we go. I want to share my favorite tool that I use every single day. My team is now using it, and most of the people I collaborate and partner with, create cool stuff with, they are using it. Everybody has their own methodology. There's kind of a common way of using it, but I'm going to share some ways I leverage this tool to connect, to train, and to sell more. So CTS, all right? This tool, it's not anything fancy. It's Loom. Loom. If you are not using Loom yet or at all, or if you've downloaded it, if you have an account, I hope you swipe these ways to use it, because this has honestly been a game changer. It's something my team even told me, like, hey, I should be making a video about this and telling about the ways I use this tool and some of the results I get from it and that we all see from it as a team. And I want to share those with you. So Loom. What is Loom? If you don't know what it is, it's a free tool. There's a paid option to it, but let's be honest, you can use this for free for everything I'm about to share now. It's a way for you to connect with people using video. You can record yourself. You can record your screen. You can use your phone and record yourself that way, or something out there, out walking. So it's something that is very, you can leverage it in a whole ton of ways. And really it comes down to how creative are you and how do you want to integrate it within your current workflow. So that's the tool. Just get it at loom.com. No affiliate link. There's no reason for that. Just go get it. All right. So download it, install the extension on your browser, and then also get the app on your phone. So that's all like step number one before you get further into this. So I want to get into 3 ways I use Loom and leverage it in 3, categories. So the first one, again, it's CTS. So the first one is C. There you go. Connecting. So the way that with AI and with all these mass messages, I get inundated right now. My inbox is a mess. It's a zoo. And if I owe you an email or a reply back, I'm sorry. I blame AI and people that are literally automating and spamming and just really just jamming more stuff out there into the wild. It's more noise. It's creating content that is kind of faceless, or it's personal-less. It's not personable. So when it comes to connecting with people, the human touch is the thing that's more powerful than ever right now. I thought Loom was powerful in what I was doing years ago because I've been using this for probably 5, 6 years now. I feel like it's even more powerful now because of, honestly, I think it's a lot of laziness when it comes to people now with ChatGPT and all these different ways to automate these different tools. And I love the tools. I'm not pooping on them at all. But, at the end of the day, when it comes to connecting with people, we want to deal with people. We want to see people. We want to talk with people, hear them, see them, kind of like touch and feel and see what they're all about, and that's what I like about Loom. It's obviously it's not as good as human connection in person, but let's be honest, we can integrate human connection in everything we do that can scale your business. Because if you were connecting with, let's just say, one person every single day, someone that is maybe a potential customer or someone that can refer you business, a previous client that you're giving feedback or asking for referrals, or just shooting a message out someone cold and maybe a potential client and giving them feedback and ideas about something, or sending thank yous. When it comes to connection, introductions. So let's be honest, a lot of us get introduced or we introduce others. And if that's not happening, start introducing people, start connecting people in your network, figure out how to provide value. Now, the best way to do that is create a Loom video, literally turn on your camera, always show your face, and maybe show off what they do online, their website, their podcast, their YouTube channel, something that you like about them that you want to show someone else, like in the introduction phase in an email. Written emails, they're kind of lame. Let's be honest. Everyone does it. They're easy, they're quick, or sometimes they're not easy because some people just don't do them. Well, if you flip on the camera and just genuinely talk as if someone is behind the camera, like you're just introducing someone else at a party, just do it that way. Super informal. Now they get to see and kind of feel your energy through the camera. It leads to much better collaborations, introductions, and it's just awesome. So both if you are making introductions or if you're receiving introductions, leverage Loom. Literally turn on the camera, talk about a little bit of what you got going on. Let's say you're about to, you're going to schedule a meetup call or something after that introduction. Well, just imagine if you are sharing a video and talking a little bit about, a little bit about yourself, but also about them, and just kind of setting the scene. It's going to make that first impression so much greater, so much more valuable, so you can really hit the ground running once you do meet. You're going to have a lot of context already. Now, thank yous. So an example of ways I use Loom is on the back of my podcast. So sometimes it's preparing someone for a podcast, saying, hey, maybe giving them some ideas about things I would love to chat about. But even more powerful is after the episode is done. And this is something anyone with a podcast, anyone collaborating on honestly anything, is think about sending a thank you. I mean, you might be thanking them through maybe an email, text email, or texting, but even better, show your face and show video. So send a Loom, and literally what I do is after a podcast episode, I love to send a thank you email, but I want to embed a Loom video right inside of there. So what I do is I get my phone, I go to my backyard, somewhere outside, away from, the environment that they probably saw me in. So now I'm taking them with me somewhere different. It's kind of unexpected. I'm usually in my orange trees or by the bamboo in my backyard. So they're like, oh, what's this? And I make a 1-minute video. I try not to go over 1 minute. And it's typically thanking them. It's maybe referencing something that they said, or, supporting them on something, whatever it might be, some open loop from the conversation we had. And then I'm usually referring them to someone, or furthering the conversation, figuring out the next step somehow. So it's typically 3 things I have in my mind. And I do that all within a minute with my phone, like this, nothing fancy. It's shaky video and all that. And then I literally hit start and then stop. And then it's now in Loom. What I do is I have an email, very simple email. You don't have to write too much, shorter better. Grab the share button from Loom and embed the thumbnail. So the beauty with this is that now, and this goes for all the other strategies I'm about to tell you, but always share the thumbnail because animates. It basically puts an animated GIF in there, or GIF, if you will. And that's going to lead to more people clicking because it's going to show your face. It's going to show you in an environment that's a little different. It's moving. All of these things are better than an ugly, link from Loom or whatever that's long and just gibberish, So if you have a video of yourself embedded in an email, a GIF, it's going to be a lot more engaging. And then that's going to lead to the video where they can watch you. So that's connecting. That's thing number one. That's the C of things. Hey, I'm going to pause this really fast and shout out another podcast that's on the HubSpot Podcast Network, the audio destination for business professionals. This one's a podcast hosted by someone I've followed for years. I've read his books. His name is Donald Miller, and he hosts the podcast called Business Made Simple. The whole premise there with that show is that it helps take the mystery out of growing your business. And one of the recent episodes is one with Alex Hormozi, someone else I've followed for years now. And it's all about talking about the uncertainties that we're living in right now in 2024 and beyond, but how we can take our business and shore it up. There's actually 4 principles Alex shares, and Don gets into it as well. So definitely recommend checking that out. So go listen to Business Made Simple, hosted by Donald Miller, wherever you get your podcasts. If you're looking to unlock some more income and time freedom, then I want to tell you about Kartra. It's the ultimate all-in-one business platform for online success. Now with Kartra, you can create stunning pages and funnels. You can automate your marketing, launch online courses, and a bunch more, all in one place for one affordable price. Now, Kartra has every tool you need to scale. It's super easy to use. And right now, you can snag a free 30-day trial plus a 20% discount on your first payment when you use this URL. It's www.hustleandflowchart.com/Kartra. Again, that is hustleandflowchart.com/KARTRA. Now, the T, training. Training is where it's at when it comes to using video. I mean, just think about the time savings alone. It even tells you when you make a Loom video, like you just saved, everybody loves you. You just saved a meeting. So training, easiest way to go about it. If you have a team, if you have a VA, if you have other people on your team that you're working with, if you have partners you're working with, anything, use Loom for your training. Like literally just flip on the camera, hit start, and start showing what you're doing. Like it's as easy as that. There's a lot of people. I've had some folks on the podcast. James Schramko has been on the show. Dan Martell has been on the show. And I think both of them use Loom, or at least some camcorder method is what Dan Martell calls it. It's essentially this. It's turn on the camera, share your screen, share your video, and describe what you're doing, show your process. So now you're literally just you're teaching people as you're doing a process. Think of things that are repetitive in your business or whatever it might be that you can defer or delegate to someone else, but you're now teaching them. They can go and document that. They can learn in real time. Maybe they make an SOP, something outline. Maybe they share it with you and you can kind of say yeah, that was it. Either way, whatever it is, that's one example of training. My team and we use Loom every single day to share videos with each other. They share with themselves. We share with other people. I mean, training can even extend to a course. So if you're looking to make a course, you don't need all these fancy tools. I mean, I love Descript. I'm using Descript right now, but let's be honest. If you just want to shoot something and then literally just post it like that and not have to pay anything or do any editing, just use Loom. It's great. So a lot of people are starting to use Loom or there's some other tools like this, but I love Loom specifically. And you can embed this right there in your website, on your blog, and then that becomes, let's say, a new course. You're sharing knowledge. So that is the T. That's the training. That's why I love Loom. It's just simple. And again, you can use your phone, or you can use the extension. They also have an app native to your computer as well. So thing number, the last one is it's CTS, so selling. And I was debating, do I call this pitching? I think it's more selling. And so I have a few examples here. Let's talk about a way if you're trying to get attention from a client or maybe a new partner, you're looking to collaborate. And there's ways. I've done this for years, and it's just fun because I've done this with cold, people just off the cuff. If I'm looking for, let's say, a new app that I want to use, and sometimes I give feedback on these apps. There's a few startups I've done this with recently in the AI space, and it's actually led to awesome things like joining the team for one, and actually being an official partner of their team, but just going cold because I was giving a lot of feedback and ideas and suggestions and things like that by sending Loom videos and literally sending them cold and getting responses being like, I love your Looms. They're very helpful. You keep sending them. And I get a lot of value from them. So that's one way where it's not, I want to call it selling so much. It's kind of training mixed in with selling, but it led to a partnership. I've done this with affiliates and partners, JV partners, and talking about ways that we can collaborate and like bring my audience or what I'm doing skill sets into what they're doing. That's an easy way. It's a very personable way. It's not like you can't copy and paste this kind of stuff, And usually it's like off the cuff idea. I think people appreciate the rawness of a Loom and just like not polishing anything, just think about that. And another thing, so a couple other ways I use this for like clients, for instance. So let's say you're about to have a sales call or some presentation or something like that. Well, what I would do are two things. I would have a prep Loom. So have a video and some kind of message like, hey, looking forward to meeting up with you. I recorded this fast video, just really quick video that gives you some thoughts of what I'm thinking. Tells you about like my thoughts about your vision and where I think we can kind of lead things on this call that we have coming up tomorrow or next week or something. And just like, again, very raw, off the cuff, professional as much as you need to be, but talking about and sharing your screen. Maybe you're walking through something and telling about some points that you want to talk about in that sales call or that presentation. Again, now you can get into that call with that the ball's already moving. It's not like you have a cold start from the beginning of a call with a potential client. Even if you never talked with them before, at least now they get to know you a little bit. They're warmed up to you. And just imagine now you enter that call. They kind of know you already. It's a little warmed up. It's like you already met them before. And then now after the call, let's say you don't close them on the spot, or even if you do, either way, follow up with a thank you, appreciation, and then the next steps. So even if you're going to send, maybe you got a yes, verbal yes, or whatever it is, confirmation, and now you're sending something else like, the contract, the agreement, the next steps to get paid, or whatever it is that next steps are after that conversation you have with them. Walk them through with a video. Like, don't expect people to read a long email. Our attention spans are nothing these days. We're worse than goldfish. And if you keep a video, a Loom video, and keep them concise, I sometimes linger and go a little long, but at the end of the day, even those videos are valuable because it's you, it's giving a personal touch. I think that's the biggest piece. And let's be honest, you're going to get responses. And you're also going to see when they watch these videos as well. Loom actually notifies you when someone's watching your video. So you know if they're engaging. That's even cooler. And of course, there's comments and all these other features I won't go into now, but the big takeaway here, the net here is there's so many ways to get personal these days and cut through this automation, this AI kind of noise. Honestly, I genuinely think a lot of it's noise. I love the tools, I love the strategies, but it's noise. And we're all competing against that noise, or we're fighting it a little bit to get that attention because everybody's inboxes are cluttered. We're all getting binged and all this stuff every which way. So why not do something that is more personable? It's a little bit more manual, but let's be honest, it's so easy. So that's why I'm saying, get the app, the Loom app, get it on your extension on your browser, download it on your computer, so you don't have any reason not to just like literally idea or person, click record, start talking, don't overthink it, send or share thumbnail, inside a message or something like that, and then boom. You now have that personal touch. And that's what's going to be so important these days. Technology keeps rising. We need that human touch. So that's what I got for you. Your takeaway right now, I hope you got a whole bunch of different ideas, is to integrate this into a current workflow that you're doing already. Don't try to make something new. Don't get fancy. Literally download the apps. And if you already have it, just start to get them accessible on all your devices. And if you need to pay for the upgrade, I think it's worth every cent, especially if you're starting to crank out these videos. And then start to send a message to someone. Go connect someone. Actually, is a great. I dare you to do that. My friend Stacy Lauren talks about these dares, and dares are powerful. So I dare you to use Loom and go connect someone with someone else, and do it using Loom. And then after that, start just keep practicing it one a day. I'd say one a day. Use Loom somehow. Maybe it's connecting one day. Another day is reaching out and giving some feedback to someone in your network, or maybe shooting a Loom out to someone cold, someone that you would love to connect with, and you're just giving value and genuine appreciation. I want to hear what those results are. I want you to email me a result, and find me over at Joe at hustleandflowchart.com. Just send me an email. I want to hear how this works for you. Small results, big results, doesn't matter. I want to hear you connecting with people. All right. So that's what I got today. I'm out of here. Go be good. Go record that video, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.